Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is CB, better known as the Verizon guy. Wanted to do a second video of the Ely-Q review. So this is the second review for the Ely-Q 90. I brought two of them. I brought two of my Ely-Qs. One, a couple of things I missed the last time. One thing I wanted to talk about first off is the direct drive to the servos. Now, notice this particular Ely-Q is set up with the direct drive to the swash. So here are the servos, the plate, a little bracket that runs off of the servo frame on both sides, and the servo mounts directly to it, which is a nice little thing there. It's really easy to exchange a servo, or if you want to check something out, you need to fix your linkages or anything like that. They're really easy to get to that way. The response is a little different. When I first started flying it, it felt a little weird to me. But actually, I like it better than I do bell cranks. So I'm probably going to convert the other one, this one here, to direct drive at some point. I actually ordered the pieces, just haven't done it. I guess next time I crash it, I'll convert it. But right now it's flying good, and so I'll just leave it the way it is. So also too, one thing you'll notice in the kits, and I've seen people post on Run Rider and Heli Freak, that they have notchy bearings. So you may want to go back in into the bearings and make sure that you grease them, and so they should be able to be pretty loose. What else do we have here? In the first video, I talked about the thickness of the carbon, which is nice. I didn't get into the tail very much. If you look back here at the back of the frame, you can see a metal piece here that slides. The boom slides into, and then you have a couple of screws here, several different screws to tighten the boom into the frame. I've never had a problem with the boom slipping or turning at all. So when you slide this whole system into the frame, it locks in. And then, like I said, you tighten these bolts down. I've never had a problem whatsoever. Another thing that I mentioned is the tail control rod, the guides, don't fit very well. As you can see, look at that. That slides around. Not a snug fit at all. But if you look at my other one here, all I did was I took some zip ties, just took a zip tie, cut it, slid this over the zip tie, and it's locked in pretty solid. So it's not a big thing. They don't fit very well, but it's not a big thing. Easy. Just grab some zip ties, slide them in. Let me walk around here to the back again. We talked about the tail casing. And I was talking about the feature of the pinned boom. So here's the screw that goes into the side of the fin, goes in into the boom and tail casing, and you just screw it in. Tail casing, rock solid. They have these little metal pieces or hard plastic pieces on the tail. What is it called? The boom supports. On the boom supports. One thing that I mentioned that I really don't care about is the metal bracket here. Now this particular bracket, if you have some vibration issues, it will break it. It will crack. So just make sure that you put some type of a support here in order to, if it breaks, it won't, what am I trying to say? If it breaks, the boom support won't go up into the blades while you're flying. So I tried to put, I'll put some type of a bracket on it and slide it up so that if it does break, you're okay. You won't tear your helicopter up. Let's see what else do we have here. This is a nice little feature here. How the canopy mounts onto the helicopter. All you do is just pop the canopy on, slide the holes into this little slot right here, and the canopy fits tight and snug. That's a good little feature there. Some of you guys who have bought the kit, we're talking about the gears being tight. Just fly it for a minute and you'll see the gear will spin real free. So if you want 1 or 2 flights on it, not a problem. The gear will loosen up and you'll be good to go. I guess that's really about it. I believe that's about the size of it. So, oh, here's something else. This is a nice little feature too, where it has the little end pieces on the linkage here. That's a nice little feature. I'm just looking over the helicopter. When you're trying to do this freehand and just trying to think off the top of your head, can be a little tough sometimes. Here's another thing too. Make sure that once you fly it, every now and then, make sure that you check these bolts here. They tend to kind of loosen up sometimes. You can put red Loctite on it, blue Loctite on it, green Loctite on it. I don't care. Just make sure that you check these bolts because they will loosen up. Also, another thing, when you assemble this piece here, actually screws into the arm here. Make sure that you don't over torque this little piece here. If you stress it out, it can break in flight. Ask me how I know. I've done it. Let's walk around. Let's look at the other helicopter. Maybe it'll give me an idea of something that I've missed. Oh, okay. Let's go back. Let's go back here. Okay. If you look at the servo placement on the direct drive, you have 2 servos, 2 cyclic servos here. And then you have one, your elevator servo goes back here. Fits in a different way. Also, the swash plate has to be turned around so that this is in the back. Well, this is in the front. I actually put another one, but really this is really just supposed to have a ball onto it, and then the link comes up and snaps onto it. So the difference is the servo's mounted on the push-pull system or the bell cranks. The servos are mounted different. See, the servo is on the outside here, and then on the other, the servos are on the inside. Not much difference. I just like the direct drive. One thing about it is if you crash it, now that's another story. If you crash it, the servos are on the outside of the frame, so they're going to take some damage. Again, ask me how I know. I guess that's about it, guys. We will hit you next week or some other time, and we'll be doing another video shortly. So if you have any questions, like I said, feel free to give me a shout about the Ely-Q 90, an Italian model, good helicopter for the money. Peace out.